All right, so what's going on, guys? We are here with good brother Derek yet again after we just came back from Vegas.
I'm back.
This is not Vegas weather, bro. It's a little cold.
It's not, bro. Totally different. Culture shock right now. In Vegas, we was vibing. You know what I'm saying? Came back and it's ice cold, bro. So
yeah,
having to adjust to that, but it's all good.
So Derek's getting ready to show me a podcast studio because I'm getting ready to build out the show. Obviously, Derek's gonna help me out as far as filming wise and such. But
yes, sir.
Gonna go check the spot out, see if it's worth it or not.
Let's go.
He wants to do more classes. Like he wants to host more classes,
Yeah.
or okay.
Like and have people come in and teach stuff like yourself.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope. And he said he was gonna give you the code. I was like, yo, y'all got trust.
Yeah, bro.
Cool. Let's do it.
Okay, bathroom over there. Okay. There we go. This is the podcast room right here. So, obviously, when you use these lights, he has his own lights there and there. Has his own mics too, so don't gotta rent those. And then basically, this all this lights up. So let me see if we just like this might be remote. Oh.
Yeah. Are we able to turn everything on so we can see like what the vibe's gonna look like?
Yeah, for sure.
I think the remotes are over here. Derek, all these remotes over here.
Oh.
I just don't know if it's turning anything on. We have all these.
Yeah,
here.
so, okay. Let me see. I think I can turn these on just manually though.
Got a nice little fire spot. All right.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's not that. I like these turn maybe.
And then these lights as well. I don't know why I can't find the switches for these lamps.
That doesn't make sense though. They should just be. Or are they on the floor? Like.
Maybe. I don't think so.
No, that's not even. It's not even a. It's not even a tap.
And then these would just be a little backlight. Right, just add a little backlight to the back of the head like we like it.
Yeah.
So when we turn the light off, you can see what it would look like when you have the lights. It'll look pretty good.
Yeah, and
So
obviously
that
when you get the
on-air.
on air and those lights.
And the accent lights, yeah, it looks pretty good.
What is this?
I don't know. I don't think this is anything. I think it's just.
I mean, you can't have a on button for no reason.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So I think those might.
Is that the only one that does it?
I think so. I think those are mainly just like sound things.
Well, there's the back of that.
Yeah.
It's like we're slowly it's like a friggin' puzzle we're trying to figure out in
like
here.
An escape room. Basically, all we have to do is just pull up with the cameras and the tripods.
So wait, but the light, as far as lighting, like main lighting, are we relying on this?
Next room.
All right.
Room is like this biggest room that when I produce my podcast, I just use the thumbnails and stuff. So when you rent the podcast, you get the whole. When you rent the studio, you get the entire, like all the rooms.
Wait, so if I rent just even that, I get all of this?
I'm pretty sure. It doesn't how you got it, but I'm sure it is. Backgrounds, right? But here are the lights. So I just brought in both of these. These are both 100 watts or 150s, and that's all you need. So, yeah. But he also has this light bulb one that's good for podcast stuff. But yeah, all you gotta do is just roll them in there. They got the wheels on them.
So these are all for use, every single one of them?
You get all the, it's all up when you rent, you get all this.
How much is it per, what, like, is it minimum 2 hours or something like that?
Minimum 2 hours, I think, like 85 an hour or something like that, which is pretty average, I think, nowadays.
So what would you think if we were to try to knock out 2 episodes per session, if we do it twice a month? Or would you want to do 2 episodes per month just to start?
2 episodes. I think we can knock out 2 episodes in one day. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, but if we're gonna start to get the framework right, I think we should do. It would take the 1 hour window.
Mm-hmm.
We end up going. If we take the 1 hour window and then we end up using that window just to shoot 1 episode, we can iron out all the kinks, know what we want, refine it, and then we can increase it at the time being. But we want to make sure we get the systems done first, because if we can get the systems down, then everything else, honestly, will just kind of be a lot easier.
Yeah. So I know he does a 2 hour minimum booking. How long are your episodes going to be?
They should only be, honestly, I'm thinking anywhere from like first ones, probably like 30, 45 minutes. Just to start, just because again, if you can get the systems down early, it makes it so much easier. He's here. This here at the wall, that's kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. And I've known him since maybe like last year, and so I did my first podcast here. But he's a really cool guy, bro. Another good person to like be in contact with. So his name is Hansel. When you meet him, y'all get along real well. But yeah, he's a good dude. And you know, just like we're trying to own our own space, he went through his whole journey. He doesn't even really do photography like that. He just started getting into photography, but he's mainly like he did like IT stuff. So that's what he does for his day job. But then he kind of wanted to branch out and get into the creative space. So that's why he created the studio for creators to be able to come in and do what they need to do. Now he's getting into like the videography, photography space. But yeah, I think he's an essential person to know, especially if we're trying to get a space. We can always pick his brain and stuff. He's an open book type of guy. So yeah, bro. I think he opened this maybe, I don't know, maybe like a year ago. Like it hasn't been super long, but he's made a lot of progress with it though.
I mean, just from what I'm seeing, I mean, you have the panel wall here. Yep. You have the lights here.
That's what when I was here, I utilized this room for thumbnails and shit.
And dude, that's honestly like not a bad idea. And think about this. Think of the crazy portion of like, if we were to use this, but like, what if like for podcasting, this is where we like use marketing for like our surprise guests.
Yeah, exactly. You have a lot of different like ideas for promotional reels and stuff. You can just switch locations, switch backdrops, go to the white. And they have these lights too, for this backdrop that are pretty strong. But these lights will do just fine on this backdrop.
Yeah, that's all you need, honestly. Put them on both sides. It's already white, so it's going to bounce off regardless.
Exactly.
And so standing here, like literally this is...
Wait, let me see if I can pull up a picture of an example of what I'm talking about. We filmed the podcast in there and then we just came in here, snapped thumbnails.
Because that's when you did, right?
Yeah, and like stuff like this. Can't blow it up because it's not gonna like.
It's like a muscle.
This is what the room looks like.
Practice this every day.
So even when you did this, you brought those in there and put them in there?
You know, like
You brought those lights?
Yeah, this was lit by that.
One time out of the week and expect to be
It's pretty good. It's all you really need. Same idea with the splash lights in the back. Only difference is the chairs. So the way you have to configure now is better for podcast stuff and talking head, but this looks pretty good as well.
You start getting your muscles and everything.
So yeah.
Your muscles, you have.
It's pretty. Get the lights in here. They're always looking for thumbnails or again promotional reels. Hey y'all, we got a podcast coming. Stay tuned for the next podcast with such and such. And, you know what I'm saying? You can just do it however you want to do it, but yeah.
Yeah, but even like when we're talking about a studio, right? Like this is the type of place like we were talking about, honestly. Like if we were to use even just finding just a room like this for a studio, and you just utilize the corners. Like for instance, you do, this here, you do headshots there, you do, marketing and branding or a big table or whatever the case there, the photography, like for instance, like this is the type of studios dude, do you understand how crazy this is?
What?
Like the more we keep talking about this stuff, it just keeps getting exposed to us.
Yeah, it's coming to
fruition. Because I didn't even know this was here.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this was here. And now we're sitting in a studio where there's a podcast studio over there. There's one of these here where you can do literally anything we can think of. Like honestly, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing is I'm getting really excited because I didn't know this was even here.
Yeah, bro.
And honestly, like the even to fund it now, like it would not be insane to do this.
Yeah. And like I said, you just straight up ask him like, "Hey, bro, what did you do to do this?" Because he's not the type of dude to be like gatekeeping and stuff. He's like an open book. He put a lot of work into it, bro. And he uses the space for all type of stuff. They do like pop the balloon stuff here.
That's what I thought. I was like, yo, you can do a pop the balloon here.
He's done a lot of bookings for that. Music video stuff, obviously, podcast stuff, like and then photography. So if you think about Ephraim and stuff, this is all he needs for his shit, really. And then we have more lights and stuff. Obviously, just have a bigger array of lights and modifiers. But even this is great. It's get you a long way. I say the next thing that he's probably going to do, and what I would do, is get the remote controls for these, so you don't have to do it by hand. Just there, you get the remote and you can just come down, just go up. So he has all the foundations for everything that he needs. I think all he's doing now is just refining stuff slowly, because that takes time too. So the iPad stuff, just the convenience part. other than that, man, he's got it. He's got it. He probably has a lot more plans for it than I even really realized. But yeah, he's done his thing. So
Yeah, I want to have a sit down with him to see, like, have the conversation, to be like, yo, what did you do to get this spot? Like, how did you go about it? What was the deal look like? How did you configure it?
Yeah.
And then, you know, go from there, because there's so much opportunity. Just even in this wall alone, there's a lot of opportunity.
He was also telling me that, like, because these are RGB too, so he was saying like how you can make this green, make it a green screen.
You can make this entire thing a green screen just with the light.
I mean, if the color's green, you can key it out. So he was saying is like you can shine the whole thing green, and then if you want to bring in your key to light up the subject, you can do that too. So yeah, it's very versatile. So we'll set that up. We'll set that meet up, because he'd be more than happy to even, you know, be able to talk about this type of stuff.
Dude,
I'm picking his brain slowly and everything. So when I had my class here, it was just in here. We had the projector, brought the projector, shined it on the wall this way, and then had chairs lined up, and just had the students over here while I was talking like this. And then after that, took the projector down and was doing like some hands-on stuff and interview shit around here. So yeah, we're talking about doing another class. But like I said, he's down to do a bunch of classes. So all the stuff we were talking about, like photography, editing, business, video, he's trying to do stuff like that too. So if we're trying to do classes like that, but we know we don't necessarily have the space right now, we could test run some of that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to do that as well.
That's
he wants to host it.
That's perfect.
For other creators to be able to come in and learn stuff, because he's learning stuff too from the classes. So yeah, this is we call this a psych wall right here.
What is this called?
A psych wall or an infinity wall. Really the main thing you'd have to do is just, once you get all this done, just have to repaint this sometimes. Some studios have rules where it's like, no shoes on this. He doesn't have any signs like that right now, so people just be wearing stuff. But yeah, you can either have the shoe coverings or just no shoes on it, so you don't have to repaint. But once you have this shit up, it's up. It doesn't take a lot of maintenance or anything. You just got to make sure you don't step on the curve, because then there'll be a hole in the floor to do that. But yeah, look, you got a steamer over here, so look, clothes rack, different chairs, fan. So yeah, you got all the stuff he needs, bro. And he's doing his thing. But yeah, I rent some of my cameras to him sometimes. We have a really good relationship, so that's why he was like, yeah, bro, y'all can just slide. Because most studio owners ain't doing all that and giving out codes and stuff. They're not going for that.
No.
But yeah, he's a really good dude, and he's Christian as well. Got a good head on his shoulders. So good person to have on the team. Good contact to have for anything owning studios and shit. Because this is stuff he does on the side, but it's going pretty well for him.
I can imagine.
He has a 9 to 5, does IT stuff, but he's trying to escape. He's trying to escape out that and just do this kind of full-time video stuff full-time. So he's slowly like making that transition. You know what I'm saying? But it's not easy. But he's doing his thing. So yeah. So I'm pretty sure you pay one price and you get all the rooms. But it's just something we have to double check on the site, because I don't know if he changed it up or not.
Or honestly, if we're gonna do, like, maybe we even do a retainer, like, or at least talk to him, cut a deal. Because I mean, you can cut a deal with anything, but especially if I'm trying to do a consistency, if we can actually just like talk and see what that would look like. Just because, dude, this place is insane, and
You cracked your lens?
years ago. I've had this setup. I've had for probably like 3 years now. Like, no, about two and a half, maybe 3.
So yeah, you just caught.
So is it just these 2 rooms?
It's just these 2 rooms.
I mean, honestly, it's more than enough, to be honest. But
Yeah.
able to turn this on?
Yeah.
I want to see this real quick. See what this looks like, but dude.
That shit's way brighter than I thought. Which is great.
Dude, can I turn the light off?
All right, bet.
This would look like with that. Dude, this is sick.
Yeah, so you can have, so we bring somebody, or like you said, y'all doing some talking stuff right here, and you just bring in a key light. That's all you need.
I mean, dude, the amount of creativity, because like people do these like ads, like sports ads and such. Especially like if you end up having like no lights here, but this is from the back, and they crush the shadows here in the face, so all you get is the silhouette.
Yeah, you can get real creative.
This is unreal.
Right.
All right, what are we looking at?
This is how it looks with all the lights on.
Yeah, I remember that's what you showed me. Let me see. That's what you showed me. That's what it looks like when it's all together.
It's real cozy and shit, low light kind of. And then I'm trying to find the video that of when I was there. When was this shit? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I may just have to send it to you.
That's fine.
I have to send it to you, but basically, let me show you something. So, do you have anything else you want to look at?
No, dude. I think all my questions have easily been answered here. Let me go ahead and turn the light on over here. Where is it? There we go. Okay, where are we going now?
I'm gonna show you something else real quick. Are we done in this room?
Yeah, we're good.
Yep. What we usually do is just bring the two lights in. They're like 150 watts each. Don't need 100%, but just bring in two and just have them cross. And that's it.
And then this is where I can put like the brand
Yeah,
and everything there.
You have to send your logo. Oh, like yeah, that's a good example. You have to make a little PNG logo for like whatever you want to. What's the name of the podcast?
I don't even know yet.
I guess when you create that, you just send it to him. He can upload it. Yeah. I didn't realize he has so many. He's done a lot of podcasts here, but I haven't really seen them all. But yeah.
But I like it, and it's a great place, especially like if I'm just trying to get started.
Yeah, it's very inspirational.
Like it's not super complicated, but just to see this place, to see that other one, to know that now we're in conversation with a person who has already done it, or at least even if we're trying to do more, that he's done it. He's at least started. He's done it. He's taken the action.
Yeah, he's been up and running for at least a year, so he's. I'm sure he's still learning stuff, but he's definitely tried and true in this shit.
But again, the craziest thing is that like every time we keep talking about this stuff, something else just keeps getting revealed. Of like, oh, this is actually what it's like.
Yeah.
When I told you about the Maybach that I went to go see, and I was like, I actually got to sit in it, and I'm like, yo, I can feel it. When I talked about the podcast, literally now I'm sitting in the studio, like I'm here experiencing it before I even know what it's actually like. And then that other room where we're talking about doing like a studio, for instance.
Yeah.
And now you got that. Like this is so dope.
Yeah, it's all coming together, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Piece by piece, brick by brick.
You know I'm gonna burn them Crocs, right?
Bro, you can't burn the Crocs, bro.
You don't want to know why? I can? Because you were late still from when you told me to get here.
Hey, man.
And you still got the Crocs. Every time you wear these Crocs, you are late. I will burn them.
Hey, bro. Not yet, bro. You gotta let it sizzle a little bit.
You were late to the events. You were late to the airport, and now you're late to the podcast studio.
It's impossible to be late to the airport.
No, it's not. It's very possible.
It's still 2 hours before the flight, though. While y'all were eating Panda Express.
But it was not when you told us to be there.
I had to tell y'all to pull up early just in case y'all were late. You know what I'm saying?
You're the only one that's late.
Reverse psychology.
Shit me.
Dude. Yeah, and they got the clapboard over there. You can do ads in here too. I probably try to do ads in as many different places as you can, like 2 in here, 2 in there, 2 different backdrops, just to switch it up, and then you can see which ad runs the best. You could probably get a really dope promo video in here. I was even telling him I might come in here and do talking head stuff too, just cause. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Cause he got the whole full setup for it, so might as well come in, bring 2 cameras, and talk about video stuff or whatever the case may be. I just haven't built that out yet, but a lot of possibility.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
It's crazy what happens when you start speaking it into existence, how it just kind of all starts to come around you.
That's facts. That's what I've really noticed this past quarter, at least. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's another piece of the puzzle, and it's going to keep adding it on brick by brick, like we said.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Derek, literally, who now is behind the camera, had the hookup for this entire studio, which I've been talking about wanting to do a podcast for a little while now, but ever since I've been back to Dallas, I've been very adamant about making sure that this happened, and Derek had the hookup for this amazing studio. This is probably what we're going to do in the podcast, and obviously you guys saw everything that was going on in that other room, so we're probably going to try to utilize as much of this as we possibly can. But guys, thank you guys so much again for watching the journey, for following us when we were in Vegas, and now we're in this podcast studio, and who the heck knows is going to be next, because I really don't even know. But until the next one, guys, I appreciate you and keep watching the journey. We love you. Thank you.